have a lot of juicy stuff to talk about.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Well, first of all, tonight. is the reunion part
Yes.
1.
How many parts is it?
It's 2 parts.
Good, because who had 4 parts? Real
Housewives.
We don't know.
We don't
lot of
need.
parts.
I'm sure
That's a
we
lot of
can
parts.
condense it. I was just catching up with the last episode because I think it was the 4th of July that it was out, and I was out cold coming back from Essence.
Right.
And I was catching up with it. First of all, I have to get in this because Rashida is your girl.
Yeah.
I'm watching Kirk throw this hissy fit in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that? Because I just was like, Kirk, sir. I'm going to sip with her.
And so...
Mimi said she's going to use this prop right here, just in case.
Anything that I'm just, not going to discuss, I'm going to sip
She's
on
going to
this.
sip. Well, what I will say is that, what advice do you give to Rashida as a friend and someone who went through something
Similar?
equally as embarrassing on national TV?
It's rough. It's really no advice you can give to anyone going through something like that on national television. I pray for her. I pray for her kids, her relationship, and I hope she pulls through it. I would never in a million years say to Rashida or tell Rashida, girl, you need to leave him. I would never say that to her. That is
Right.
her husband.
Right.
This is the man she has been with for about 17 some odd years. They have businesses, they have children, they have cars, they have homes, they have so many things intertwined.
Yeah.
It is so much easier for someone on the outside looking in to tell her what she should do and point the finger.
Yeah.
Me, I'm going to be her friend, and I'm going to
Yeah.
support whatever decision Rashida decides to make.
Yeah, I love the friendship aspect of it because even watching what Tammy sat down with her, she was like, what you want to do? You want to ride out on her? You want to
Right.
ride out on him?
Right.
Being there as a friend is important. And women, we have those real close relationships. We'd be ready to fight your man for you.
Right.
So I love that as a friend. That's your answer. We down to ride with you.
Yeah.
That's super, super dope. I think throughout the years, you all, as cast members and sisters, have gotten closer.
Yeah.
Because I think that people don't understand that in the very beginning, it's not that you guys didn't know each other, but y'all kind of didn't know each other. It's kind of like a few of you knew each other. Like you and Arian have had a relationship for years.
Yeah.
But a lot of the girls were newbies for you.
Yeah,
And so,
but I did know Kurt and Rashida.
Okay.
They've lived in Atlanta for years. I met Kurt and Rashida when Rashida graduated high school. So I have known them from being around Atlanta. Now, don't get me wrong, we wasn't hanging out at each other's houses.
Right.
But, like, every time I see them out, like, what's up? We would kick it or whatever. So I did know Rashida and Kurt for a long time.
I think that people also get it confused. And once people start saying things aren't real and things are scripted and X, Y, and Z and blah, 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 I know this is real for you. We've had these conversations. So I just want you to touch that real quick. How much of this is your story?
My story is always my story.
Right.
It's never a script. There is no script. You can't write what's going on in my life. Now, if I choose to come to the table with something that I choose to come to the table with, that's on me.
Yep.
Okay.
But there's no producer that is sitting down writing a script for us to say with a piece of paper, you say this. No.
Right.
But do they put you guys in certain situations that you may not be in normally?
Absolutely.
Yes, okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
You're like,
Yes.
well, then there's that.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, just wondering, because we always get this question of, like, how real is reality TV? And people are just like, it's real, and you only can do, and people can only record you doing what you allow yourself.
Okay, so let me just give you a quick, synopsis. The producers will call all of us individually and find out what happened this week, what's going on. So we tell them, this happened, this happened, this happened. Then when we go back to work, you never know who you're filming with, but you might